So between these two teams, what do you now think? I mean, CM just absolutely ruined them there. There is no other word for it. That was complete and utter domination on the search and destroy. There was nothing they could do.
Yep. I have a feeling CM might take this. With the momentum that they just gained from the search and destroy, and I have a feeling that they might outslay them on the Octane Blitz.
Well, that's got to be. You can actually see there that is the Safe.Unleash team on your at the moment. And
Marky B was actually talking to me about Hawkeye earlier. Apparently he locks down top pawn and he went 30 and 10 against TCM online. So if he can kind of replicate his online performances, then we could be looking at a CM victory here.
Certainly could. I kind of wonder what people at home are kind of thinking, who's going to do well on this one. Both teams ready to start up the blitz here. They're just going to change all their classes at this point. Usually, Octane, how do you like to play this one, Flux? Obviously, I'll take you whatever you say with a pinch of salt, being the most unconventional player I've ever seen in the history of Call of Duty. But generally, how do you like to play it?
I kind of like play for caps, obviously, as you might expect. So I kind of tend to run a smoke, minimum maybe two, usually just one with a nade. And I kind of smoke the mid-map area and try it any way I can try and cross to the opponent's side of the map without getting picked. So for instance, when I'm bottom pawn and we're attacking from pawn to motel side, I'll try and get, so I kind of circumvent the guy blue box, and I'll try to get to motel and either top motel and pick their defender so we can block the spawn and get them spawning strip and push the portal. So any way I can do that. Same for when I'm spawning strip side, for instance, I'll smoke it and maybe I'll cut through B-dom and trying to get to broken and get some caps. So as long as we get them spawning back pawn, we can kind of relay and cross the mid map and get to broken.
Well, we're about to jump on it here now. This is pretty much one of the only blitz maps where you AR domination kind of starts coming in a little bit. It seems to even hold down. It's either the blue box or that sunken jeep is really where you like to hold it. So I don't usually see that because for me in this game, the maps, the way you play these maps, it actually varies massively. I mean, we were talking about strike zone earlier on for the rotation. That doesn't usually happen in dominations. Talking about Octane, the only time you really can see two ARs and have it viable, as a lot of the maps nowadays are all about the SMGs.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see how these teams set up, whether they kind of go with one AR or two, both kind of accepted. If you see Epsilon play, they tend to play with two ARs.
Yeah.
But similarly, like a lot of teams play with three subs and kind of trust their one AR to try and lock it down.
Certainly will. So let's actually jump on board. CM not actually in the game at the moment. Just waiting to see exactly what is going on, and that is going to be an end as we're going to have to restart the blitz. Clearly somebody not ready there from CheckMate. And I have a question, Flux. How come they gave you a shirt but they don't have them?
Yeah, that's a bit odd. Maybe they just had one shirt and they gave it to me. And then
Flux the only shirted member of CheckMate.
Yeah, I really don't know. It was really small size, which they gave to me as well. It probably fit them. They didn't really fit me, as I've previously mentioned. But maybe they just had the one shirt, and it kind of would have looked odd if only one of them wore the shirt. So they've kind of gone from the more casual look.
Seems to be talking tactics there. Just trying to make sure they're clearly trying to get their heads in the game. They know this is crucial now. One map left between the loser brackets.
Yeah, this is still best out of three, isn't it? So it's just crunch time for both teams. This is huge. After this, it moves to best out of five.
Yeah, it does.
I believe the winner of this actually plays, provided it goes with seed, the winner of this actually plays TCM in the next round. So
wow, that should be quite a big game. But the Octane Blitz is now starting to load, so we'll jump into that in any second now. Guys, if you are joining us here at EGL12, this is CheckMate versus Safe.Unleashed. Currently 1-1 between these two teams. The domination, 5 points in it, went to Safe.Unleashed, and then I still don't know what actually happened on the S&D. It was the most whitewashed I've seen in a long time. 6-0, double donuts there from Safe. They really just kind of, I don't know. I still don't understand how you can be that bad at S&D when you were just playing against a team that you beat.
Sometimes it's not just because you're bad at S&D. Sometimes what the other team is doing just simply hard counters what you're trying to do. So obviously CM had a really kind of go-to setup that seemed to lock Safe out, and then similarly they had a strong red push that kind of Safe really struggled to handle.
Well, let's jump on board now and see what they can do. It's going to be Safe going to jump on board with it. First of all, Grams will be the one we have a look at. His POV, it's time to impress. They have to have a good start here, I believe, Flux. They need that momentum back in their favour. You've got to think CM are riding really high now after kind of showing them up on the search and destroy.
Yep, whichever team can get like a good start here can almost kind of dictate the game, because if you get a good start in Blitz, you can use that advantage to try and trade caps and get more ahead.
Oh, Tezzy with the first pick, can continue to push forward. If he can make this work, however, give me a man on his left. Should be able to walk this one in. Well, no, someone's come back to challenge him now. Tessie trying to jump away, not able to.
Yeah, big kill from Kipper there. Then they've got 2 on their flag, and they actually go 1-0 up. So if they can kind of...
Oh, Dolby made it. No, he didn't.
Oh, wow. There were kind of 3 guys around that flag then. If he made that, that would have been insane.
So yeah, now, going to be Grams pushing forward once again. They really need to get into this map very, very quickly. Hawkeye has got 3 on 1, and his teammate in Sanitize has managed to get a kill as well.
Yeah.
And already, I just don't feel like Safe are that confident here.
Yeah, CM, I mean, they kind of weren't waiting for their teammates there. They were kind of trying to do it all themselves. I mean, CM had a really defensive posture on their flag. They had like 3 or 4 of them on their flag, so, or Blitz Portal, should I say. But yeah, as you can see from the kills, I mean, Hawkeye 4 on 1, Swifty 5 and 1. Insanitize is 0 and 3, but he has that vital cap, so.
So there we go. Grams going to get shut down. Dolby now pushing forward.
Wow.
Trying to
CM are just really playing defensive right now and just locking them out. And obviously, look at the 2 CM players on their flag ready to relay. And that's 3-0. This could be 4-0. This is as long as Insanitize kind of goes undetected.
Tessie going to go there. There's actually a player to move right past him. Still not able to get in. Safe was just being absolutely rolled here.
Yep. And
they just can't break in. Mystic is missing another shot. Dolby,
I mean, CM are just playing this perfectly right now. They're making all the kills at Motel, and their overextenders are making it to Broken, and they're capping at will almost.
Wow,
so
it's now 5
right now, Safe.Unleash need to cut them off from getting to Broken, and they need to win these battles at Motel and get them spawning strip.
Sanitize with the 2-piece, picks up one, Swifty gets one as well. Now moving forward once again, let's see what they can do. And it just seems like Safe.Unleash don't have anything in the tank left to fight them.
Yep, CheckMate seem to...
Oh my goodness.
Be really coming to the forefront right now.
You can see Safe.Unleash are having to play massive defense to try and stop this bleed. And CheckMate are just rolling over them. There's no real other word for it. They have no map control. Every time they try and push forward, they're just getting taken down.
Yeah.
Not even the ability not even to get a sneak in is quite phenomenal.
Yeah. CM have just had the dream start. From this position, you did expect like they're just...
Oh my goodness.
Because Safe.Unleash are kind of forced to go on the offensive now because they're already 6 flags down. You can see CM are playing it really smart and they're just looking to trade. Look, this guy back Broken's going to score another flag, and they have another guy in gas that's in a position if he can win the kind of fight on their flag, he can cap again. So,
and you know what, he's probably not even going to have to here. Going to try and run through. Probably going to go straight for it. Goes in once again. 8-1 now. This is just becoming a whitewash very, very quickly.
Yep.
Insanitize has actually got 4 captures by himself.
Yeah, he's doing some really good objective work for his team. I think kind of Hawkeye and Swifty have been locking down the slaying role at Motel, and they've each got a cap of their own. And
Look, this is run through again.
Yep.
Sanitize goes in, that's 5 captures for him. Every single member of CM is down the streak. Swifty actually goes down, so does Hawkeye, so does Insanitize. I saw Swifty the only one who didn't go down. And it's just unbelievable play. I mean, you can just see they're just rolling over them. 8-point advantage going into the half by the look of it.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't even like fighting this side.
Yeah, I mean, you can't call a game this early, but with this kind of deficit on Blitz, it is so hard to kind of claw your way back from this. They are literally on the next side. They are literally going to have to kind of get them spawning back pawn, and they're going to have to keep overextending Broken. They're going to have to make every kill at Motels pretty much the same way CheckMate has done this side.
Yeah, you force yourself to play a little bit more risky than you actually like.
Yeah.
And it just means, like I said, there's no margin for error anymore. Now stop ball with Hawkeye, picks up another kill. They just seem to be doing this over and over again. There's no hassle there. They're not pressured. They're not worried about it. 12-3 at the moment. It sounds like 9-9, but he's continually running the objective.
Yep, another clutch skill coming in from Kipper. Kipper's the last guy alive on their flag, so if you can... Oh, there's a guy kind of going... Yeah. I mean, CheckMate are just playing this really well right now, to be fair.
There we go, Safe Grams now. Trying to make a kill here. Is he going to continue to push forward, instantly taken down? This is just all about CM at the moment. Swifty 16-5.
Yeah.
He's looking for another kill. Kipper's going to go and pick that one up anyway. And just a ridiculous start here for CM.
Yeah.
Well, we did think that maybe the S&D was going to change things a little bit. Turns out it changed things a lot.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, after what looked like it was going to be a really close game, after the domination, I mean, we've just seen an absolute kind of blowout in the search, and now it seems we're seeing a kind of similar pattern in this game thus far.
It hasn't even been that like frantic at all. They're just CM are just kind of drifting up the map, making the kills and putting the cap in every single time.
Yeah, Safe.Unleash are getting heavily outslayed. CM are just kind of cutting them off and getting to their portal successfully. which is kind of how you play blitz.
Yeah, I mean, even their only actual kill, their only actual cap, was simply there was another guy that could have stopped it, but he didn't see him. There's a bit of COD timing there. And I said, Safe.Unleash, they've got to find some new ground here. They just cannot play the way they've been playing.
Yeah, it's vital they get a good start here. They need to get men in broken. They need to try and get CM to turtle on their flag, and then they need to have a guy in control.
Kibber goes down. We go 2 and 10. Could this be a turnaround? Will we see one of the most ridiculous comebacks I will have ever seen happen? Graham's trying to put some shots down, very long range with a Vector. I can't think that he was ever going to hit that.
That was slightly ambitious, to say the least.
He goes down here. I think he's just trying to find some momentum for his team. But look how defensive they're having to play. Not that it matters. He just walked through. Sabotage might be able to get through. Not able to. He's going to be shut down. But Safe.Unleash, Tanky trying to just turtle up. He's not going to win this game.
Yep.
You don't get points for defense.
Yep. They really need to start making plays now, because the less time you have, the more frantically you start playing. And if CM just start overextending when Safe.Unleash start to get desperate, then it's just become a kind of a trade-off. And obviously with CM with the 8 flag lead, they're going to be... I mean, 8 flags translates to 1 minute 20 in real time. That's a lot.
Let's see what they can do now. Dolby trying to put some shots down, not able to do it. And so this is quite a slow game of blitz now. Teddy, they're... He's near the goal, but there are 3 CM players. He managed to pick one. Can he slide in? No. Jumps up and shuts him down. Not able to get that one either. And I don't think CM are worried now at all.
Yep. CM, they're just running the clock down right now. That was a bit of fail nade from Insanitized. He redeems himself with a quick Samurai Sword Slash.
So, yeah, just ridiculous game in this. I mean, how do you go that one-sided here? I mean, Saver slowly clawing back, but with the time, there's not enough time to do it at this current pace.
Yeah, I mean, Tezzy should have a cap here. He's kind of slipped the defense unless,
so that might hurt him. Gets in though.
Yeah, he kind of hesitated there, and he could have easily kind of run in earlier, but
they're still coming back. I mean, admittedly, this game is not over.
No, it isn't.
6 points now in a minute. Somehow Safer just slowly clawing it back one at a time.
Yep.
Here's actually a teammate there. I was trying to get on board with him. Who is that? It's going to be Tedzy. Gets another one back now. 5 points difference. Yep. Suddenly we're starting to have a game on our hands.
Yep. I mean, Dolby's going huge on his flag. He's made his string of kills now. Like every cap that CM get now is just demoralizing for Safe.Unleash right now. Well, that said, they've reduced it to 5, and they're successfully getting to broken, similarly to how CM were first half. And CM really aren't keeping up the amount of caps they initially started out with.
Trying to make that kill. Tedzy managed to get one.
Wow.
Going to back off. He has his teammate coming through to help him. Now he's going out. Is he going to be able to make this one? Tedzy's going to get shut down, I think.
Yep.
Guy behind him. The problem is, every second that drips away is one less that they actually have to get back into this.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, this is really where alarm bells start ringing for Safe.Unleash. I mean, you see at CM are playing aggressively on Motel right now. They've got two guys in Motel. If just one of them caps, that is extending their lead to like practically a minute with 1:40 left.
Yeah, I think this is where CM are going to dig in. They're going to try and be a nuisance here. You know what? The thing is, they can even throw all caution to the wind and just go for it.
Yep.
And just pile 4 bodies straight out there and just get the trades.
Yep.
As long as they get a few trades, they're pretty much sorted. But it's still 5 points in it. It's still doable here for Safe.Unleashed.
Huge shots from Mystic cross map. That's 2 down. They need to start capping now.
They do. Here we go. Dolby going to go through gas. No, he goes down as well. Mystic trying to put forward. He's going to get taken out at the same time. Ted's the only man alive. He's going to try and challenge. He gets one. Another player to his left. Going to get shut down. That's pretty much going to be all she wrote between these two teams. I mean, it's almost impossible here.
They need to cap in the next 20 seconds. Then they need to relay without conceding. So you can kind of guess the magnitude of.
Oh, it looks like going to get a cap though. And they're in. And he has bodies around
Somebody's
him.
about to type the game for CM though. That should be. Yeah, that's it done.
That's the issue. That's always the issue. The trade. Nobody's gone back, and you know what? Just going for a pure trade isn't going to win this.
That's what I mean when I talk about leads in Blitz, where when it gets to that desperation point where you kind of disregard defense, but you can't, at the same time you can't disregard defense because all they do is trade off. Like they just overextend from Dyna. So obviously we're going to see CheckMate advance to potentially play TCM.
Yeah,
which could be an
incredible game.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been waiting to see that one. I know Marky B's looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But there we go. That's going to be game over between these two teams. And in the end, CM did not start off in the greatest of confidence there on the domination, but kind of a swift 6-0 on the S&D, and then they just looked comfortable.
Yeah, I mean,
the
end score was only 14-10, but it was never.
I felt
kind
like
of in
CM took their
question.
finger off the pedal in the second
Yeah.
half. They were just kind of like, this is easy.
Yeah.
There's no point in us going full throttle.
Yeah.
But there we go. You get to see them all shaking hands now on the main stage. And I believe we have on our EGL Central desk, we have some guys, and it's going to be Callum with Josh from Epsilon. So over to you.